Actually, I think I started now. Sorry, it's been over a week, or I think it's been like over 30 days the last time I streamed. I've been having internet problems for the past months where it just randomly cut out. I think that happened during this Metro playthrough, but I think if I got that fixed now, so hopefully that never happens again. And the first thing I want to do with this game, this is just a simple action platformer, is always check the options. It's the most important thing. Let's see, we're going to be doing this on expert difficulty. The only difference between the difficulties are, it just don't change the enemies at all, but you just start with more health. Easy mode, I think you think in easy mode you start with 9 lives, and everything and other difficulties you just lower the health. But I'll be doing expert. But another thing not a lot of people know about this game is that there's actually a cheat code you can do. You do like a 6-button mode, which is if you have 2 controllers, one 6-button and one a 3-button, you can on the title screen before you hit options, hold up and C on the second controller, and you want to hold mode on the 6-button controller that you have. But I already did that. Since I'm on Retro Arch, I don't have 2 controllers on me right now, but I already set it up for myself where I use 2 controllers at the same time, one controller, so I just made a save state here. And I could just load it with the 6-button mode on. And you can tell when the 6-button mode's on, and it says C, instead of it saying options now, it just says option. So now I have the 6-button mode, and what 6-button mode does, it just lets you use more buttons. Because like Sega Genesis, you just have 3 buttons, A, B, C. All you can do is attack, jump, and you have your ninjutsu skills, which is kind of like your super moves. But you're also able to guard. But like, if you just have the regular Genesis controller, in order to guard, you have to hold the attack button after you attack, which can feel pretty clunky if you want to like guard immediately. But with the 6-button mode, you have a whole separate button for block, which goes straight to your ninjutsu button. So A will be your guard now, since the 6-button goes on, and you have 2 more buttons that has, I think like X will be your ninjutsu attack, and the other 2 buttons are just for throwing shurikens, I think. Which you don't really need 2 shuriken buttons, but this game actually came out before the 6-button controller was out, so that's why it's not really implemented smoothly. I have to reset the game. It stores my, buttons. The big thing about the 6-button mode is it also lets you do 2 separate attacks. You also have a melee button and a ranged attack. Because by default, you always default to your shuriken, or they're honestly just kunais. So 6-button mode, I'm able to do melee attacks, and I'm able to do shuriken separately now. But in this game, I was going to do a dash attack. A pretty wide move set. You can dash by double tapping forward. You have a double jump, but it's kind of a weird double jump. You can really double jump in the air, or like at the apex that you jump, only when you're rising. Got your shurikens, just a simple long range attack. They normally do 1 damage, but earlier I picked up a power-up, the POW, which quadruple or triples the damage of my shurikens. So I have the flaming shuriken, so now they're on fire, and now they do 3 points of damage. And also with the power-up, you also get a sword, which now those samurais there, they have 3 units of health. When I power it up, I kill them with a single shuriken. But you do lose the power-up when you get hit, though. So you want to be careful. You don't want to try to lose it. We got a mini-boss here, the yellow samurai. He has 60 units of health, but with the power-up, it only takes 2 shurikens. The only way to do 3 points of damage if you don't have the power-up is with your dash slash. Because no matter what state you are, powered up or not, you always do use your sword, and that always does 3 points of damage. And one of the additions you have is the lightning shield, which basically lets you get hit 3 times before you lose it. Great tool, probably my most used power up because it lets you keep the power up even if you get hit. So it's that nice insurance. I don't need that. And you can also wall jump in this game. But similar to Super Metroid, if you attack, you can gain back control of your momentum and you can jump off of a single wall, which doesn't come into use that often, but it does come very useful in the final stage. And the guard, as you can see, you have a low and a high guard, similar to fighting games. So those samurai shockwaves, I want to do a low guard, so you want to hold block and crouch. If you don't crouch, you won't get hit because your legs are exposed. And think about Shuriken too, if you do a double jump and hit the attack button, no matter if you have to do the melee or the Shuriken button, you always throw a fan of kunai. And earlier I showed you can also climb on any ceiling by holding up. And if you want to hop down, just hold down and jump and you'll just fall down simply. We got the first boss here. It's pretty simple. He has a perfect guard, but when he gets close to you, he'll switch stances and try to swing at you. And then he'll drive into you. I don't know how to describe that move. But yeah, he's pretty simple. Okay, he has 12 units of health, and we have Power Shuriken. He only takes 4 shots. You can try to do the dash slash, but I find it pretty difficult to do without getting hit. Stage 2, Secret Entry. It's kind of a gimmick stage because you're on a horse. But don't worry, it's kind of a fun gimmick because you have all your moves. You got to be able to jump, slash your sword, and throw shurikens. So it's just a fun little auto spoiler. And you see in the background, green ninjas will run up to you. They only take 1 hit to kill, but they will jump and throw shurikens at you. And one thing I like about this game is that most enemies don't do contact damage unless they're actually attacking you. You will face some knockback, but you won't take any damage. That guy almost jumped. If you want to make these guys not a problem, you want to kind of preemptively shoot a shuriken at them. Because these guys can actually be pretty annoying if you let them live long enough. Oop, there we go. There we go. As you see, with my sword attack, it also becomes a great anti-air too. Because the way he swings it, it kind of covers his head. So if anything usually tries to land on you, you can usually kill them before they hit you. And like with those ninjas, only their shurikens do damage. And we got a mini boss here. This orange ninja, very fast, and what he does is jump in, drops the lances on you, and then after he goes off screen to the left, he's gonna try to jump kick you. So just get ready to him. And he goes to do a dive kick. I forgot to mention. You can also do a dive kick with the horse. It's kind of funny. But yeah, just jump, hold down and attack. You do a dive kick. Only does 1 unit of damage, but very helpful. Just especially against these boomerang guys. Oh. But I see I ran into him. I took no damage. As you see, my health is still. Even with those guys' shield, you can just jump over. Up here, you can find some more shurikens. You don't have infinite ammo when it comes to your shurikens, so you don't want to be too spammy with them. Because the fan of kunai, you just shoot multiple shurikens or kunai, whatever. The game calls them shurikens for some reason, but like they're clearly kunai. But you know, I still get the name of good stuff. So I'll be calling them both shuriken and kunai. Because like I said, they're clearly kunai, but they're called shurikens for some reason. Probably just lazy translation. Right there. In the options, you can also like select how many kunai you start with. I just went with the default 50. And if you run out of shuriken, you're just stuck using your melee attack, which is the end of the world. But honestly, that's less special. But with the 6-button mode, I'm able to do my melee attack anytime that I want. And block. Very helpful because in order, like I said, the default controls, in order to block, you have to spin a shuriken and hold the button. But ever since I found out the 6-button mode, you can never go back. You actually want to be careful here. I'm actually going to turn on my lightning shield because it can be pretty annoying if you get hit. You can't get knocked off. And the boss is pretty easy because you only get like one ninjutsu for the stage. So if you find the second boss difficult, I recommend try saving it. This part isn't that bad, but it's just for insurance. Over there is a power-up in the box. Oh, see, I would have got hit there. I was slow on the guard there. But yeah, but the main boss in this stage actually has pretty low health. So if you want to like do a quick kill with them, all it takes is like one powered shuriken and the fire dragon ninjutsu. What's also cool about the 6-button mode, you're able to switch between your ninjutsus with the mode button. I like to kill that guy with a fan of kunai. Because sadly, like I say, when you double jump, you have no choice but to do the fan kunai, which can be pretty expensive. And I wish you could just do a melee attack out of double jump, but you can't. Like whenever you're doing the flip, you're always gonna shoot out kunai. For this guy, you want to be patient. He's gonna be flying around. These things. Ooh, he got my shins. Because like I said, not all enemies. Most enemies don't have contact with what this guy does. And his moves are so unpredictable, I just like to wait till he attacks. The thing about the dash slash is that it actually has iframes. Yeah. Let's wait for him to do his thing. These turrets, you can block the bullets if you're in the right position. Dang it. Yes, it's awesome power, but it's going to take a lot longer. I don't think I even hit him. There we go. Got him. I think he has like an odd number of health too. I think he had like 11 hits. So all it takes is like 4 hits with the power of kunai. There we go. Nice and easy. He did do his cool attack because like he has an attack where he like reverses your controls and he tries to hit you with a machine gun. But that move's pretty easy to dodge. All you have to do is just keep running in one direction. He'll miss you every time. That's from my experience anyway. No. In this stage, body weapon. Probably the first difficult level in the game. Well, honestly, the level's not that bad, but I say the boss is probably one of the hardest in the game. Got our power up back. I'm actually gonna wait to use this. And by some boxes are traps. They have bombs in them. Which they have 5-6 below, but if you get close to them, they give the countdown pretty much instantly. I don't know why I ran into that guy. Luckily, I think there's another power up here, so it's not too big of a deal. Like going up here, you Actually, there's an enemy up here waiting for you, so you want to bait him out, and then just hit him. And all up here is more kunai, another power up. And you want to care for these brains in the jar. Kill them one at a time. Wait for the fly guy. And this game, low-key, suffers with screen crunch. Similar to Sonic the Hedgehog, you actually adjust the camera by holding up or down. But that can be useful if you're playing the game for the first time. Yeah, just kill one at a time. These things can actually be pretty dangerous if you spawn all of them at once. But, you know, they don't seem that threatening because all I do is just hop around. But they can get out of hand if you get lazy. Another bomb. Always wait for the screen to finish scrolling because if I would have jumped off immediately, I would have got hit by the brains. And also, the game does have momentum. If you dash and jump, you go a lot further. And we're gonna climb up here, go against the conveyor belt. Because over here are 2 boxes. And just climb all the way to the right. And you want to be careful jumping down here because there's a pool of acid. Well, you want to hook to the left because in this box is a Ninjutsu refill. Now we have 2 uses. Which I'm like, definitely safe for the boss. And this mini boss here is a bunch of brains. So yeah, it'd be pretty dangerous. Just keep to the right, spam your shurikens. They don't break unless they touch the acid, so there's like no need to like rush it. And the last section of the stage is a bit of a chase sequence because in the background you have a monster in the back. You do not want to get hit or be in that cursor. Well, that reticle, that's a better word, reticle. Because if you're in the reticle for too long, it will do a screen clear, which will hit you. You can't dodge it, so be careful. And if you do get caught, you are able to just move to the left to despawn it, and then try again. Which I'm not a fan of this area because like it has like a quicksand on the ground, quicksand effect, which low key it always seems to eat my jumps. Which is sadly with this boss is actually pretty difficult or very strong, so like that can be pretty annoying. But I'm pretty sure I'm just bad at the game. I'm honestly not the best at this game, but I played it a lot growing up, all thanks to the Sega Genesis collection on the PS2. That's how I play a lot of Genesis 2 or Genesis games growing up. Dodge the bomb. And those little stag beetle things are pretty easy to handle. Just dive kick them. And we got the boss here, which his only weak spot are the eyes. I'm actually going to use my shield because I get hit. And since I have another Ninjutsu use from earlier. Oop. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. What the heck? Yeah, with the power-up shuriken, he's pretty easy, but he can't get out of hand though. Because every time you attack him, he reaches with his hand. Which is, once again, with the quicksand. I don't know what that stuff called, like the bio waves. I don't know. it can be difficult to jump over his stuff. And with that laser attack, I don't know how it got hit, but actually does. It's pretty strong. It actually does 2 units of damage, and you have to do a pretty precise double jump to not get hit. But stage 4, it starts up with the surfboard section. Pretty fun. You have most of your moves. Let's say do the usual. Throw shurikens, use your melee attacks, you have a dive kick. Everything that you need, all you can do is just double jump, similar to the horse. And with this stage, in the background, you can see the enemies coming. They either go to the right or left. If they go to the right, they're going to appear from the right. And if they drift to the left, like that guy just did, he's going to appear from the left. And the way to deal with the guys go to the left is just jump and dive kick them. They have 3 units of health. So since I got the sword, all it takes is just 1 slash with it and they're done. And you gotta be careful. I like to be under them when they're coming from the right, because they always drop a bomb. And if you jump too soon, you can accidentally jump on the bomb. So I like to just wait for them to drop the bomb first, then go for the kill. And you always want to do a max jump with those ramps and get all the power-ups. There's actually a lot of power-ups in this stage. And that last one is just going to be a life. And lives are actually very important in this game, because on one of the ninjutsu moves, it's kind of like a kamikaze move. It does a lot of damage, but all it costs you, it will cost you 1 life though to use it. Yeah, same. That boss, all he does is just shoot you with mimes, and he has a spread shot move. But for some reason, his intro is like takes forever. And as you see, I just hit him like during his intro. And this stage, you want to be very careful, because this stage actually has a lot of pits. Oh, what the? Oh, he took away my power up, sadly. Say, being part of this stage, I recommend just sticking with 1 path. If you want to go high, stick with going high. If you want to go low, stick with going low. I recommend the high path. And there's enemies. There are always going to be enemies below you. So going from like each water tower, or I'm not sure what they call these, but to each tower, always do a double jump and always cover your landing with a fan of kunai. Because I guarantee you, there's always an enemy waiting for you down there. And there's a box. If you lost health, there's health. And when you come down here, there's going to be enemies waiting for you. Ah, dang, he got me. That does 3 damage. That's actually pretty scary. Oh no, I'm already dying. Hopefully there's health here. Hey, do not mess with those fire guys. I didn't know they do you 3 units of health. There we go. There's gonna be these wing ninjas here. And the last in the... Oop. Yeah, you want to take care of these wing guys first, because as you can see, there's water. You don't want to fall in the water, because that's instant death. And I'm going to use this jumping ninjutsu ability. It just doubles your jump height. So now I can use it to go up here, get a power up. I say you want to be careful, because this game does have knockback. I think I saw Wing Ninja. I think I got it, so we'll go forward. Actually, there's no pit over here. Oh, watch out for the bomb. With high jump, I can just go up here. I think that was a leg. Oh! I got it. I did not mean to do the dive kick there. Because once you do the dive kick, you can't stop the dive kick. You also want to be careful with your double jump too, because when you're doing the flip, you're not able to grab the ledge. So yeah, with these wing like demon ninjas. I don't know what they are. They throw shurikens though, so I say they're demon ninjas. Once you see them, you do not want to let them live because they won't leave you alone and they can just hit you, then you can fall all the way down to a pit. You do not want to deal with it. Got these steam things, you can destroy those. They're pretty easy to hit. I think this is a bomb, so I won't open the box. I saw a winged demon, so I'm gonna wait for him. There we go. Take your time. This game has no time limit, luckily, so there's no need to rush. There's boxes down here. It's another power up if you don't got one, or if you lose it. I probably should have saved that box. Now I think about it. I'm gonna hold up so I can get a better view up. Yeah, with the range of the sword, those vessels are pretty, or valves are pretty easy to hit. Watch out for Wolverine. Both things will swipe at you. I think there's a life. Yep. And just climb back. But honestly, this game is no Ninja Gaiden. It's pretty generous. As I'm playing on expert mode, like all it does is just lower your health. We want to kill that guy. Let's take the high route. Okay, yeah. The Jump Ninja 2 is very helpful in this stage because it just lets you take shortcuts that you're not able to normally. Or you have to take the scenic route to get them. And here you want to be careful dropping down from here. Hold to the left because there is a box. It's a ninjutsu refill. Yeah, I think we're at the end now. Yeah, we're at the end now. But don't go too far to the right too quickly because there are more power-ups over here. Which is all you need for the boss. I'm gonna get my lightning shield ready. Because this boss is actually pretty difficult. You actually want to try to keep your... let's say keep power to make the boss go a lot faster. There we go. I struggle with that first section. You think you'd be able to duck under those bullets when it shoots high, but sometimes I get hit anyway, so like it's very consistent for me. So I prefer to do dive kicks on top of the gun. It's probably the first difficulty spike of the game. Dive kick the gun. Pretty easy to handle. Oh, what the... ah, dang it. Ooh. There we go. Okay. But luckily, there are many health drops in this stage, or during this fight, so if you do make mistakes, it's probably best to be defensive. So yeah, just keep hitting it. Honestly, once it loses all its guns and stuff, it's pretty simple to defeat. Because with those missiles, all you have to do is just bait him out. He doesn't lead his shots, so yeah, just move a bit. When he's finished shooting the missile, he always does those random barrage of bombs. And bada boom, he's dead. But that boss is actually pretty difficult. So you want to be careful. Stage 5 is probably my favorite stage in the game, honestly. Because it does, you gotta want to be careful. You want to make sure your guard is on point in this game. Because the guys with guns, they will not hesitate to shoot you. Oh, see. I lost my power immediately, sadly. Oh, I forgot to mention, the dash slash has iframes. So yeah, the dash slash is great for dodging attacks, all attacks. But luckily, everything in this stage dies in one hit. Literally everything. So your fan of kunai is actually pretty useful in this stage. I'm actually gonna set up a shield. Because there's actually a good number of power-ups or ninjutsu refills if I remember correctly. If I'm wrong, I made a horrible mistake. Let's say when you land, just always have your guard ready. Because like those foot soldiers. Oh! I messed up my double jump there. I meant to do a double jump and a phantom kunai attack. But as you can see, it covers a lot of ground. That was weird. And those guys with the big guns, they don't shoot immediately. So it's a good thing to keep in mind. I'm gonna wait for them to shoot. Luckily the gun doesn't have a hitbox. There's a guy waiting for you, so get ready to shoot him. Ah, dang, I missed my guard. I played this game with the default controls a lot, so I have a bad habit of like holding the button to block. But with the 6-button mode, like since they, there's a guard button, so you don't need to do it, but holding the attack button no longer works to pull up your guard anymore, so keep that in mind. There we go. So the fan of kunai, once again, pretty much cleans house. And got the boss already. Which is one of those robots we saw in the last stage. But okay, he's pretty simple. All he does is move back and forth. He's actually pretty fast, so don't underestimate his speed. But yeah, when he's moving, just jump. Have some kunais waiting for him when he's dashing, and when he stops to shoot you, just dive kick him to death. And it's the last section of this stage. This place is kind of like a puzzle stage, because this stage revolves around actually using bombs to your advantage, because the bomb destroy platforms for you, but you really want to pay attention to what they blow up. Because they can lead into pits. And we got a pit here, and the way to get over it is with a dash slash. That works. Because you have a duck walk in this game, you're able to duck and move. You don't have, there's not many uses for that, but you do not want to try to duck walk over that pit because you will die instantly. Because when I was a kid, I did not know how to get those power-ups over there. Say, don't shoot! I pressed the wrong button there. Oh, these guys aren't shooting like immediately like they normally do. There's a guy with a gun waiting for you, so be ready for him. And over here, if you blow up that platform, there's some boxes waiting for you down here. Just some more kunai if you're running low. Yo! I almost get myself there. That would have been embarrassing there. I want to hang on. I'm actually going to grab to the pipe. Usually in this stage, if there's a high path, take the high path because usually less enemies. See if your platforming's good. Alright, man, just always take the high path. You skip all the enemies. These platformers fall, so don't be too slow. Grab onto the pipes. How did I miss him? He went. whatever. You do want to go to the high packers and then just to refill. I think I'm good to just not get. Oh, I knew there was someone waiting for me. Oh, just get in. And I recommend just. Oh, you do not want to activate that bomb because if you do, it will destroy the whole platform and there's a pit right below you. Take the elevator. I have 700 coin, I should be using them more. Oh, that's a pointless one. There's no need to activate that bomb. And we're actually going to activate our jump ninjutsu to take a shortcut. Or not really a shortcut, but just the high path. As you can easily jump up here. Oh, there should be a ninjutsu there, but I think I accidentally hit it with the fan. I think there's another one later this stage. If not, the boss is going to be a lot harder now. But not impossible, though. Because the boss in this stage does a lot of damage. But hey, I just got to play better. And you want to wait for this thing to blow up. Because if you just jump to the right like that willy-nilly, you will die. You want to take this elevator, or you want to take this platform here. There we go. And get ready to jump because let's see it. Guys with gun will be waiting for you. You want to hurry up because this guy will shoot you as soon as he can. Let's see, I recommend just always blocking. And you want to climb this ceiling. Throw a Kuna to activate that bomb. Because activating that bomb will let you go down here. If you didn't hit that bomb, the exit would have been blocked. First thing you want to do is go to the left, activate this bomb. And now you can take the main path, wait for him to shoot him back. But the jump ninjutsu makes this a lot easier. Shoot! I swear I shot. Activate this bomb. That's everything I need. And yeah. And just hop to the top. And blowing at that bomb lets you get an extra life. Wait for him to shoot. You want to be quick here because that platform will fall. Wait for him to shoot, stop. Wait for him to shoot, pop. And you want to try to keep this power for the boss. If not, it will take a lot longer. And we're at the boss. Normally, let's say it looks like I accidentally spawned. With an extra ninjutsu power you would have gotten in the previous section. But my strategy for this boss is stay on his arms and slash his chest. You're able to block the bullets and the debris. Yeah, we'll be careful because when he reels his head back, he's gonna breathe fire. And now that I'm all eager. you want to do a dash slash instead. Always block the bullets. There we go. His head is gone, but he's still alive. I like to always wait. Actually, looks like he's not going to shoot. So when you're not powered up, your dash slash is your strongest attack. And yeah, there we go. That boss can be pretty dangerous, especially if he chooses to spam the fire button. So honestly, with the electric shield though, he's not much of a threat. Because blocking is very good in this game. Yeah, traps. This is probably the most dangerous section in the whole game. You actually want to start by using your jump ninjutsu immediately. It makes this section a lot easier. If you fall, you will die instantly. Simple as that. And you want to be careful too when jumping to the platforms. I recommend always slashing when jumping from a new platform because a ninja could be waiting for you. And like I said, contact damage doesn't do any damage, but you still take knockback. So always be careful about that. And you gotta deal with those wing demons. Very annoying. If anything's gonna kill you at this stage, it's those guys just flying by. Oop, there he goes. And sadly, there's only one power-up in this stage. It's only in the beginning. I almost never had the power-up for the boss after this section. Oh. So you do not want to let those wing demons live because they will fly around and bully you the whole time. And also, without the jump ninjutsu, this stage is a lot harder. Which, when I was a kid, this is where my run went in. I never thought to use it for some reason. And there's a side platform there. Because I used to suck with the double jump. I low-key still do. But sometimes I'd be trying to, but then I mess it up. Like I said, double jumping is not as simple as just hitting the jump button again. You gotta always do with the apex after you jump. And we're at the end. Now this boss can be dangerous because you can't fall into the pit. But my key strategy is stick to the left corner. Because if you're ducking, when he tries to do his dive attack, he'll actually miss you every time. So the way this guy works is he's gonna turn into like a circle of feathers, hit him once, and then he turns back into a Tengu, I think. I think he's like a Tengu. And yeah, this guy's, once you know to stick outside the corner, this guy shouldn't be much of a threat. Because he can be pretty annoying if he knocks you into a pit. I got greedy there. There's no reason for me to spam my attack. Pretty much when he turns to a circle of feathers, always just be prepared to do a fan of kunai. And yeah, there we go. He's quite dangerous, because like that pit is still a pit, you will die instantly. And also these ninjas are weird because for some reason, even when they kick you, they still do no damage. They're just more of a minor annoyance. Oh. And this stage here is kind of like a callback to... Was it the final stage of the second game? But yeah, it's kind of a maze with plenty of separate routes you can take. But luckily, I know the path. In this room here, uh-oh. You want to jump on these boxes. And you want to be careful not to break them, because you actually need them to get in this door here, which will take you to the right path. Over here, there's some health luckily, so it's not too big of a deal that I got hit there. In this section here, you want to be careful with your wall jump. I recommend just doing tap jumps to not get hit by the spikes. Then when you're at the height you can be, do a high one. So you want to just do it with a bit of finesse. Yeah. Ow. Lost my power up. Oh. Don't want to mess with the fire, guys. I now know they do 3 oh. Who are you? Oh, no. Oh, well. Yeah, you really don't want to fall down here, because now I'm forced to take the wrong path now. Let's... Is there a chance for me to... If I had an extra ninjutsu, I could jump there, because that's the door up there we want to go to. I actually haven't fallen down here in a minute, though, so let's see where this takes it. Okay, we're back to the first area. Okay. It's kind of like Castle 4 Mario Brothers. If you take the wrong path, it just loops. These winged demons, while easy, probably one of the most dangerous in the game. Okay, this is like an area where Scream Crunch is actually an issue. Oh. I'm gonna go over here and try to wait for him to come to me. Get over here, yeah. There we go. As always, just take your time. I messed up my double jump there. Get in the door. But luckily with this stage, though, each time you enter the room again, all the power-ups respawn, so let's say I took damage again in that previous room, but now I can just get all the power-ups I lost earlier. The only thing I lose is time. Now we're gonna make sure these guys are dead. Oh, what the man, I'm getting bullied. Why are there so many? Nah, I'm waiting this time. There we go. Now be careful your wall jumps. Oh, I don't like how he's alive. But hey, we made it. We have more harmless ninjas. But yeah, it's, like, even when they kick you, they do no damage for some reason. So you don't lose your power, but you have it. Which really sucks I have to do this boss without the power-ups, because this boss is pretty tricky. You want to be careful with these presses here. They may not look like you can hit them in the side, but you can easily touch their side. Those spikes are just for decoration. But they can crush you. And for that ninja waiting for you, just... And those things have a wired... Those things can scoop you up if you're too close, so be careful. Hey, now we're at the boss now. And you can tell by the evil-looking door. Now this is the hardest boss in the game for me when I was younger. Because what he does is, he has a shadow clone, the room is dark. And you want to try to hit the right one. I used to think the best place to stand is the center. Well, honestly, the best place to stand is like slightly to the left, because most of his patterns will miss you. Oh. If you get a bad pattern, once again, your dash has to have iframes, so if he gets too close, or if he's in a bad position, just dash slash to dodge his missiles. Or needles, not missiles. Luckily, this section's not as bad. And when he's at the top of the stage, he's always going to summon those lances or those spears from the ground, so you want to jump up there with him. He's just going to try to throw those fans. Honestly, with that boss, the only way to do is just do it. It does take practice, though. Honestly, it's more of a knowledge game, honestly. And the final stage. Easily the hardest one in the game. I haven't died yet, but I'm likely going to die here. Because this stage is no joke. Lots of climbing, lots of platforming. Not many tough enemies though, but the hard part of the stage is definitely the platforming. Wait for the steam. You can break those vents. Not really need to though. And you actually can destroy these exhaust. You actually want to be careful with your climbing, because like when you do press forward, Joe, I don't think I said his name, like the protagonist of this game, his name is Joe Masashi. He does go a set distance, so if you want to do like small movements, always jump. Always make sure you're holding up. If you're not holding up, you just fall. Flash the vents. And the exhaust. Here, you always want to do a double jump. If you mess it up, you will die. Now this section here, this elevator section, I suck here, so I actually like to set up a lightning shield. Because there's going to be a lot of turns shooting at you, and I always struggle hitting them. I don't think I've ever not lost my lightning shield in this section. But there they are. I have plenty of kunai. Oh, there we go. There's hit one. And the turns will just keep multiplying. And I got hit there again. And they're so small, I suck at hitting them. Oh, got hit again. Bro, this guy's bullying me. Oh, yep, there we go. Ooh, got both. Nice. So even if you die, and don't be afraid to use your kunai. This is the end of the game. There's no time for games. These turns here are pretty scary. They do a lot of damage, but you can block them. And you can also hop on top of them, do the stanky leg, and they die. And I actually recommend taking care of this turn here. And if you hear them, you have the charge. Oh, I'm scared. I can't see. Oh, yeah, that does a lot of damage. Yeah, I tried to do a dash jump there, but I messed it up. I lost my harp immediately. Holy amateur hour. I don't know if it's activated now. When in doubt, block. I may not make it. 1, 2, 3, bop, bop, bop. 1, 2, 3, bop, bop, bop. 1, 2, 3, bop. They always do 3 shots. Watch out for the anti-air cannons. Luckily, they don't tilt towards you, so you can easily. I hear it. One, two, three. I'm taking my time because I'm about to die. So. Oh. Thank God for no contact damage. So I'm taking my time. I hear it. 2, 3. I don't need kunai. I need help. You're messing up. Do the stanky leg. Bada boom. And I know those tiny turn things are going to spawn, so I got to be extra careful. I know they're coming. I suck against them. Take the dance. No, dang it. I think that was held too. I was so close to doing Deathless, sadly. Luckily, they're nice to give us a checkpoint. I'm in no real danger, honestly. No, I was ready for that guy. Okay, it wasn't health anyway. I'm not as upset now. 1, 2, 3. But I was clumsy the beginning of this section. You do not want to mess with these cannons. They're simple to deal with, but still deadly. Stanky leg. And by the way, when you die, you go back to whatever default kunais you had set to. As I said earlier, I just settled with the default 50. And yeah, this is the last section of this level, but it's easily the longest and most difficult platforming what this game has to offer. I was stuck on this stage for months as a kid. Ow. Just always be ready because you can't see. That is definitely electric floor. Oh, I messed up my jump. Remember, you gotta hold up to climb. And if you take the high road here, you get some power-ups. And remember, you can go over short gaps with a dash slash. And you get a nice ninjutsu refill. And now you want to dog walk. And you'll be ready because there's lightning floor. And when you do get hit by those lightning pillars, like don't panic, that will get you killed. Ow. I say, no need to rush. Up here are some kunais. Ah, damn, I missed my double jump. Dang it, I tried to rush it. Ooh, God. Okay, you don't want to do like that. I may not make it. Just take your time, ride the platform. Luckily, the lightning isn't lethal. And only does 1 damage. This section here, we will focus on just doing tap jumps. There we go. Because honestly, if you do get hit by that ceiling, you're pretty much going to fall into the pit. And there is a life here. So it's actually pretty tricky to get, I find, because sometimes I just slip off. There we go, man. See, it's kind of weird. Because I always like to be ready to wall jump there. But sometimes I just literally slip off. Just dock walk under here. Ride the platform. And luckily, there's plenty of lives in this section, so even if you do mess up, you're not likely to run out of lives. Take one at a time. You don't need to rush. Because it's all pit under me. Climb up here. Detonate the bomb, you get another life. Hey. So if you make it to those points, you pretty much have infinite tries. If you always remember to get the life. Or to mess up getting them. That was easy to do. Dug under the lightning ceiling. Get ready to wall jump. Ooh. There we go. In this section here, when about to go into the wall, just do a tap jump. And you'll... Ow. You pretty much always catch it. And a nice level to give you a health refill. And you always want to do a high jump, grab the pipe. Once again, just remember to hold up. There we go. And we made it. Yeah, this section here is pretty intense, but if you know about attacking and jumping, you can use this one wall. Just keep wall jumping because you do instantly die when you get crushed in this game. And even if you don't have a 6-button controller, you can still do this trick. You just gotta do it with kunai instead. And here is the final boss. What I like doing this fight, I always start by doing a lightning shield immediately. Because... What the... Oh, no. I have an idea. Oh, wait. Yo, I'm stuck. Well, I just discovered a glitch. I can't even pause either. What to do? Sadly, this game doesn't save. Well, if you want to use the lightning shield, be careful. Luckily, I do have a contingency plan. Thanks to the power of emulation. During my practice playthrough, I just did a save state after or before each stage. So sadly, I will have to redo the 7th stage again, sadly. Yeah, that's one thing I just discovered about this game. Yeah, well, sadly, I have to redo the final stage again. Let's try this. Pressing everything, nothing's working. Well, that's the best attack the final boss has. What the heck? We can do the stage better. Though, shoot. Do I count this as a 1cc still? Probably not. But yeah. I technically use save states. Well, let's try to do this faster this time. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's just pretend I just got a game over. Because yeah, sadly there's no time limit. Wow, this game is notorious for having glitches. I just never ran into that problem before. Like, I'm about to do some live testing now. But I'm gonna do a save state before that boss to see what else I can do. Luckily, I enjoyed this game, so I don't mind doing the stage again. Actually, just getting like shit ready. Oh no, I got hit already, no. What's up with all the ninja games crashing on me lately? Because I was in the mood to play some Ninja Gaiden. I was playing the Sigma version on my Switch. But yeah, that thing crashed on me like twice. You can't be having that Ninja Gaiden because that game's already hard enough. And I have a Switch 2 too, so that's just weird that it crashed on me like that from Ninja Gaiden. There's one game I've been playing for like the past few months, so it's Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Been enjoying that a lot. I was in the mood for an action game. Oh no. It is already charged? Alright, that was... Oh! No! Bop, bop, bop. Alright, with the sword, or the power up, none of these things will take no time to destroy. That was where I hit the cannon before I hit the box. Never seen that before. I'm learning a lot of things about this game. Bro, that one always gets me. I'm ready for it every time. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, There we go. Yeah. Oh, I did that stage a lot better, or that section a lot better. You know what? I'm gonna have save states ready. This run is dead. This is just future proofing. It's really good. I probably plan to do one more playthrough before I take a break from this game and play something else. Yeah, plus it wouldn't hurt to practice stage. Because like you do get like a no damage bonus, and I like to do a playthrough getting those bonuses. There's also a like jump too high. I meant to do a tap jump there. Because he probably saw, oh, yo. Sorry, I hit my jump and I got scared. Let's see. Yeah, by the way, this game does not save, so I can imagine playing that in the 90s on original hardware. If that happened, I would have been very upset as a kid. Ow. Oh, that happens if you get hit. There we go. Yeah. That's kind of what I plan to do with like all these games I'm playing. That's kind of like what I do, no damage runs. Oh my goodness. I keep messing that up. I'm usually good at like catching that platform in one trip, but it just shows I need more practice. Yeah. Because like after this, I definitely need to do a fresh playthrough. Because I could have easily, because the final boss is not that hard once you know what to do. So this could have easily been 1cc, but you know, since that happened, I won't put that in the title after this session. But yeah, just gotta do it again. Once you be careful with that platform, like I usually slip off for no reason. Duck, duck, duck. I really love the soundtrack of this game. I even bought the soundtrack from my phone. Wait for the platform. Fuck! I gotta catch it. Alright, I saved it. Luckily there's life for me. Oh, I didn't hold up for some reason. Easy. This part is actually really difficult if you don't know this trick. You gotta jump back and forth. The lightning can mess you up. Very annoying. I was stuck on this one part as a kid forever. For some reason. I don't know why. Okay, we're at the boss again. We're gonna make one more save in case the game crashes again. We're actually gonna let's turn this to an experiment. Make this fun. Let's see if the game always crashes when you do a lightning shield during the cutscene. Oh yeah, it happens every time. All right. I don't know why I never done this before. Actually, it's like the first time I ever pressed it too soon. I played this game a lot, dozens of times. I don't know why I never realized this. Let's see if it has all the ninjutsus. Because one of the ninjutsus I haven't used is the kamikaze one. So let's see if it's all of them. Okay, yeah, it's all of them. Okay. And yeah, you gotta pick your stuff. All right then. Well, just be careful in this game. Yeah, I don't know how I never noticed this glitch before. That's an instant game over. But hey, we're back in the final boss now. Let's finish this intro before we do anything too rash. Do a lightning shield. He always starts the fight with shurikens. He always shoots sets of 4. I like to block. I like to abuse the iframes of the dash slash when he does those fan kunais. And that's the first phase of the fight, pretty easy. So this fight here is pretty dangerous. He's going to shoot 5 lasers. You can easily block them if he always does a dive kick. You can actually punish the dive kick with a dash slash. My timing is pretty bad right now. He does a big energy ball. He also does a dive kick sometimes. But this is probably his most dangerous move. He just does a lot of energy attacks, which is pretty dangerous. And yeah, that's it. With the power of Shuriken, it takes no time, but if you lose your power, it takes a lot more effort and patience to deal with him. And yeah, that's the game. I added like an extra 15 minutes to that because of that crash. But hey, you know, this is mainly for educational purposes. If you're playing this game for the first time, just make sure you don't mash your ninjutsu button, because the game, you get stuck. The battle has ended. The wing of darkness burns and shakes the earth as it lands. The silent wind gently surrounds Musashi and comforts his wounded body. The sword of confusion, evil will continue to thrive and will rise again one day. If history takes another turn, there will be a man running in the darkness. I almost said shadows. He will be a shadow. Oh, there it is. He will be Shinobi. Yeah, that's Shinobi 3. Probably easily a top 5 game for the Genesis. The game actually had a rough development. Which, yeah, with that oversight there with the final boss. Which, yeah, I'm not sure it's because I'm playing this on Emulator or not. It's because, or like, even as a kid, I would take myself to be mashing buttons. So, yeah. I say outside that glitch, this game runs mostly well. So I actually ran into an interesting glitch that I thought it was a dream when I was a kid, where I was in stage 5, doing that stage nice and fine, and then the game randomly reset it. Like it didn't crash because like RetroArch lets you know when things crash or like when it resets. Because if RetroArch resets, it shows like the reset icon in like the bottom corner of the screen. Like the game randomly reset in stage 5, and the same thing happened to me like 20 years ago when I was playing this game back in the day. So like I knew that wasn't crazy. I don't know what happened there. Maybe it's like a thing where you have like a specific score, and it's with the amount of kunai in stage 5. Maybe the game randomly resets. But if that ever happened to you, let me know. I'm very curious. But actually, a similar thing happened to me, like in like the final stage. There's like one set of stairs, like the clock area, where like when I was a kid, or like back when I played it on like the 3DS, the game just randomly crashed. And then like I thought I vaguely remembered it, but like then it happened again to me when I played the Anniversary Collection too. So like yeah, a lot of weird things with old games like cartridge wise. And like these games get pretty weird if you don't clean them. But yeah, well, shoot, I'm definitely gonna do another playthrough of that because, like, since I had to use save states, so I didn't waste too much of your time. Because honestly, I would be happy to play this game again right now, but I don't want to waste your time. One playthrough is enough. But if you're still watching live in the chat, hope you enjoyed. And if you're watching the VOD, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and you have a good one.